나람 나쁜 나쁜 따라라 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 후 따라라 후 따라라 따라라 Nothing lined up when I woke. The room was leaning to the right, so I stopped pulling it together and let the angle feel alright. Sideways morning, let it roll a different way. I don't need to stand up straight to make a good thing of the day. Sideways morning, every corner opens wide. When the usual road gets crowded, I can take the other side. My shirt went on without a button. My reflection missed a beat. The elevator reached the lobby while I was tying both my sleeves. The wind turned every open umbrella into arrows down the block. I followed one across the crossing and forgot to watch the clock. Nothing landed where I aimed it, nothing waited where it should. Still the city kept on moving and the motion felt too good. Sideways morning, let it roll a different way. I don't need to stand up straight to make a good thing of the day. Sideways morning, every corner opens wide. When the usual road gets crowded, I can take the other side. A silver balloon crossed the traffic with its ribbon hanging low. Three office workers watched it rising and forgot which way to go. I bought a drink without deciding. Picked the color, missed the name. The label peeled around the bottle like the day had done the same. I used to think a better morning had to start exactly right. Every minute in its proper place, every answer tied up tight. Now I like the little spaces where the careful edges bend. A crooked start can carry farther than a perfect line can end. Sideways morning, let it roll a different way. I don't need to stand up straight to make a good thing of the day. Sideways morning, every corner opens wide. When the usual road gets crowded, I can take the other side. Sideways morning, nothing broken, nothing late. I just turned the whole day slightly. Shoulder towards the sunlight and leave the other side deep. Turn the radio low. Keep the windows closed. Water gathers on the glass and hides the road we know. Foam on the windshield, colors move. blur the lines. For 3 more minutes in this car, nothing needs to be decided. The payment screen was glowing, your sleeve was still half wet. You chose the brightest setting just to see what we would get. Pink moved into yellow, then disappeared in white. The city beyond the window softened out of sight. We drew a crooked circle where the water slowly ran, then rested both your shoulders against the passenger side. The outside world grows distant, the glass becomes a wall. We let the colored water move quietly across it all. Foam on the windshield, colors moving through the light. We came in carrying the week, now it's fading out of sight. Foam on the windshield, let the water blur the lines. For 3 more minutes in this car, nothing needs to be decided. I found a faded parking slip beneath the passenger seat. A date from early February, a place we meant to meet. I left it in the cup holder beside 2 bottle caps. Some plans can stay unfinished and still remain a part of us. The water thinned above us, the building slowly showed, but neither of us hurried to return onto the road. Maybe we were only clearing dust from places we could see. Maybe all that colored water was loosening something underneath. The final rinse moves downward, the window opens wide. The town returns in pieces, but the quiet stays inside. Foam on the windshield, now the colors turn to rain. We came in carrying the week, we don't have to take it away. Foam on the windshield, every street returns in line. The road is waiting past the gate, but it can wait a little while. Foam on the windshield, one last river down the glass. The water slows around us and the longest minute passes. The green light opens at the exit, we move into the evening air. Your hand remains beside the window while the road unfolds out there. The colors fade behind us, the glass grows clear and still. Nothing ends in a single moment, it settles when it will.
Last coin in the laundromat, turning slowly in my hand. Nothing waiting past the window, nothing asking for a plan. Last coin in the laundromat, one more circle, one more spin. Maybe all we need tonight is somewhere quiet to begin. Yeah. The dryer's turned behind the glass, like little planets painted white. Your yellow sweater crossed my jeans, entangled with them every time. A vending machine beside the door kept humming through the afternoon. The numbers faded one by one while rain erased the view. We had nowhere else to hurry, nothing left to rearrange. So we watched the silver circles and let the hour change. Last coin in the laundromat, rolling circles in my hand. One more hour beneath the buzzing of a light we never planned. Last coin in the laundromat, every pocket turned inside. We had nowhere else to hurry, so we let the evening slide. Sometimes nothing much is happening, sometimes that is all we need. A little room between the minutes, a little time to breathe. Yeah, you found a ticket in your coat from a movie months ago. The printed letters nearly vanished, but you kept it even so. A single sock beneath the chair that waited longer than the rest. You placed it on the folding table like a question without a guess. Every ordinary object had a history underneath. We were listening to the tumbling and the rhythm made us breathe. Last coin in the laundry, rolling circles in mind. One more out beneath the buzzing of a light we never planned. Last coin in the laundromat, every pocket turned inside. We had nowhere else to hurry, so we let the evening slide. Sometimes nothing much is happening, sometimes that is all we need. A little room between the minutes, a little time to breathe. Round and round, the numbers fall. No one has to leave at all. Round and round, the windows blur. The room grows still, the night occurs. The rain had softened to a mist. The street reflected every sign. Your sweater waited in the basket, still a little warm from drying. We stacked the towels into squares and matched the corners one by one. The room grew quieter each moment as the final turn was done. Maybe peace is not a silence, maybe peace is something small. A plastic chair, a spinning window, and no reason to leave at all. Maybe time is not escaping when we let it take its way. Maybe every wasted minute was only asking us to stay. Last coin in the laundromat, now it settles in the tray, yeah. One more turn and then the machine slowly give the room away. Last coin in the laundromat, every pocket turned inside. We had nowhere else to hurry and no reason left to hide. Last coin in the laundromat, silver shining where it fell. Some nights never make a promise, but they still can end us well. Last coin in the laundromat, every pocket turned inside. We had nowhere else to hide, we had no reason left to hide. Last coin in the laundromat, last coin in the laundromat, last coin in the laundromat, la 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 la. Last coin in the laundromat. Turn left at the lemon sign, green on and 8:45. Two wheels cutting through the lane, miss one light and catch the rain. Turn left at the lemon sign, and turn left at the lemon sign. No straight road we have to find, every wrong turn buys us time. Turn left at the lemon sign, yeah. Your front brake makes a silver squeak, mine keeps pulling to the right. A delivery cart blocks half the street, we slip behind it at the light, yeah. Paper lanterns over Market Road, swing above the closing stands. A box of limes rolls from a truck, one stops beside your hand. The pharmacy clock says 9:03, the bakery chairs are upside down. You point across the intersection like you just discovered town. 3 short beats then 1 long line, we lean into the yellow sign, hey. Turn left at the lemon sign, green on and 8:45. Two wheels cutting through the lane, miss one light and catch the rain. Turn left at the lemon sign, no straight road we have to find, every wrong turn buys us time. Turn left at the lemon sign, keep the corner in your sight. We can circle back tonight. 돌아걷길 한다. Yeah, yeah. A restaurant rolls its shutters low, steam escapes above the frame. The cook steps out with folded boxes, someone calls his family name. Your shoelace catches on the pedal, you coast beneath the striped cafe. I hold the bicycles together while you pull the night away. The crosswalk numbers reach the end, a taxi waits and waves us through. You tap the bell against the handle, once for me and twice for you. 3 short beats then 1 long line, we lean into the yellow sign, hey. Turn left at the lemon sign, green on and 8:45. 2 wheels cutting through the lane, miss one light and catch the rain.
our street, side street, past the tailor's window. Wet tires, white lines where the small shops go. One bell, two turns round the newspaper stand. No map, no guess, just a mark upon your hand. Yeah. Tomorrow these roads will look ordinary, buses, boxes, signs and stone. But tonight each narrow intersection feels like somewhere newly known. We don't need the city changing, we just need a different line. A green awning at the corner and that crooked lemon sign. Turn left at the lemon sign. Green awning, 8:45. Two wheels cutting through the lane. Miss one light and catch the rain. Turn left at the lemon sign. Take the corner, lose the time. Every wrong turn falls in line. Turn left at the lemon sign. Turn left at the lemon sign. One more block before good night. We can leave the road behind, but keep the rhythm in our minds. Turn left at the lemon sign. Turn left at the lemon sign. The market shutters settle down, the lanterns stop above the street. We walk the bicycles uphill and match the rhythm of our feet. The green awning fades from view, the road grows quiet by degrees. One final corner takes us home, past rows of darkened balconies. Tomorrow we may miss that turn or find another street instead. The little sign will still be there, a yellow arrow in our heads. Turn left when the night feels wide. Turn left and take the longer side. The wheels grow still, the windows dim, and all the streets fold gently in. Woo!
Battery at 13, train pulling away. Your name on the network, still showing anyway. Backseat by the window, bag beneath my shoes. City blocks keep folding into different views. You sent a pin at 7, then changed it twice again. I watched the little blue dot moving past the station band. No perfect conversation, no photograph to prove. Just one bar on the corner, still following the route. The tunnel takes the signal, the screen goes blank a while, and every light returns at once along another mile. Get the signal in my pocket, keep it steady through the ride. Even when the towers disappear, you're still somewhere on the line. Keep the signal in my pocket, one small light against my side. We don't need to fill the silence, just don't let the moment slide. Keep the signal in my pocket till the doors open wide. I'll find you where the map is, on the other side. Convenience store umbrella, leaning by the door. Your message says you're waiting on the second floor. I buy 2 cans of soda, the colder one for you. The elevator mirror makes the hallway look brand new. A delivery bike passes, water lifting from the street. I count the green reflections breaking underneath my feet. The loading circle freezes, then your picture comes alive. You send a blurry ceiling, and right I'm still inside. Keep the signal in my pocket, keep it steady through the ride. Even when the towers disappear, you're still somewhere on the line. Keep the signal in my pocket, one small light against my side. We don't need to fill the silence, just don't let the moment slide. Keep the signal in my pocket till the doors open wide. I'll find you where the map ends, on the other side. One floor up, 2 doors down, blue light blinking, turn around. Wrong hallway, right address, battery low, no second guesser. Yeah.
jacket on the chair, a paper cup beside you, cooling in the air. You look up without speaking, I place the soda down. Outside the traffic changes to a softer evening sound. The phone keeps searching networks, then settles into one. We leave it on the table, now that the ride is done. Maybe connection is not constant, maybe silence has a place. Maybe losing every signal makes the meeting feel less late. Save the whole night, no need to name it right. A little battery between us and a city moving by. Keep the signal in my pocket, keep it steady through the ride. Even when the towers disappear, you're still somewhere on the line. Keep the signal in my pocket, one small light against my side. We don't need to feel the silence, now you're sitting by my side. Keep the signal in my pocket till the last train changes lines. Every disconnected minute, let me hear at the right time. Keep the signal in my pocket, let it fade without goodbye. The screen can lose a network, we don't need it for tonight. Battery at 7, rain against the glass, your phone beside the charger, my jacket on the back. The loading wheel stops turning, the blue dot stays in place. Outside another train departs and disappears without a trace. We let the screens grow darker, we let the minutes move. The bass from downstairs softens as the building settles too. No message left unfinished, no sudden end in sight. A signal rests between us and slowly leaves the night. Da 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 da. The fuel light blinked at 7:10. You tapped the glass and laughed at it. A paper map beneath the sea still had a coffee ring on it. Radio lost every word between the tunnel and the hill. You drew an arrow on the fog and said we're going somewhere still. No reservation, no perfect route. The tires hum, the windows down. The city shrinks behind the sun. We miss one turn and call it right. Quarter tank, full day. Let the white lines lead the way. 2 Coke cans in the cup holder, loose change dancing in the tray. Quarter tank, full day. Nothing waiting, nothing late. We don't need a destination to have somewhere good to stay. Quarter tank, full day. Keep the dashboard clock awake. Every mile becomes a reason not to turn around today. A roadside market painted green, sold peaches in a cardboard case. The owner wrapped them one by one and pointed toward a quieter place. We parked beside a water tower, but weeds grew through the parking lines. You split a peach above the hood, the juice ran warm across your hand. No explanation, no grand design, a folded receipt, a county line. The engine cools, the insects rise. We trade the road for open time. Quarter tank, full day. Let the white lines lead the way. Peach skin curling on the dashboard, dust collecting on the brake. Quarter tank, full day. Nothing waiting, nothing late. We don't need a destination to have somewhere good to stay. Quarter tank, full day. Keep the dashboard clock awake. Every mile becomes a reason not to turn around today. One more exit, one more town, one more road we never rode down. The afternoon went copper gray. A sudden shower crossed the field. The wipers found a crooked bead. The distant mountains disappeared. We pulled beneath the service roof and counted trucks along the lane. You found a marker in the glove box and circled nowhere on the page. Maybe the gauge was never warning. Maybe it was keeping score of every plan we left unfinished. every place we passed before. Maybe enough is not a number, maybe enough is what we make. A little fuel, an open window, and no good reason for the break. Quarter tank, full day, let the white lines lead the way. Rainwater shaking from the mirror, last light resting on the lake. Quarter tank, full day, nothing wasted, nothing late. We don't need a destination to remember what we made. Quarter tank, full day, now the dashboard fades to gray. Every mile becomes a reason we can't take the longer way. Quarter tank, full day, when the streetlights start to wait, we'll bring home the folded map with one more circle on the page. The field light blinks at 10:02, the city rises into view. We park beneath the usual sign, but leave the crooked map inside. Quarter tank, full day, one more road for another day. The clock says 9, my hair says no. I buttoned up my shirt all wrong. The kettle starts its little song, and suddenly I'm moving on. Friday on a Tuesday, why should I wait all week? Sunlight on the kitchen tiles, putting rhythm in my feet. Friday on a Tuesday, let the calendar complain. I can turn an ordinary morning into something worth a name. Two different socks, one missing sleeve, cold toast balanced on a plate. The plan is leaning toward the window like it also stayed up late. I draw a smile across the mirror with the steam above the sink. Nothing here is going smoothly, that might be the point. I think no perfect start, no perfect line. I found a better kind of time. Friday on a Tuesday, why should I wait all week? Sunlight on the kitchen tiles, putting rhythm in my feet. Friday on a Tuesday, let the calendar complain. I can turn an ordinary morning into something worth a name. The neighbor drops a yellow glove, I catch it halfway down the stairs. A paper airplane leaves the window and circles twice above the chairs. My coffee nearly meets the floor, I save it with a crooked spin. Every little near disaster keeps the good part happening. No perfect plan, no perfect sign. The day is better out of line. Maybe fun is not a weekend, maybe bright is not a day. Maybe every dull appointment leaves a door we decorate. I don't need a grand occasion, I don't need the stars align. Give me one uneven morning and a song that changes mine. Friday on a Tuesday, why should I wait all week? Sunlight on the kitchen tiles, putting rhythm in my feet. Friday on a Tuesday, let the calendar complain. I can turn an ordinary morning into something worth a name. Friday on a Tuesday, nothing has to go my way. I can wear the whole thing sideways and still make it a good day. The clock moves on, the kettle cools, the sunlight reaches down the hall. Friday never asked permission, it just showed up after all. The market fan was turning, your paper bag gave way. One green melon rolled between us and stopped beside my leg. Half a melon, 2 plastic spoons, cold metal table, Sunday noon, juice on your wrist, shoes in the sun. We had no plan, but this was one. Half a melon, seeds in a line. You took the cashier found a rubber band and tied the broken handle twice. You carried all the lighter things, I carried one bag full of ice. We crossed behind the flower shop and found a table near the wall. A scooter mirror caught the sunlight and threw it over everything. You cut the fruit with a folding knife, too crooked to divide it clean. One half was deep, the other shallow. You gave the larger one to me. The traffic kept on moving, the shop doors open wide. We let the melting ice run down and left the clocks inside. Half a melon, 2 plastic spoons, cold metal table, Sunday noon, juice on your wrist, shoes in the sun. We had no plan, but this was one. Half a melon, seeds in a line. You took the middle, I took the side. Nothing expensive, nothing new. Still the whole afternoon came through. A delivery receipt blew over and settled underneath your shoe. You wrote the date across the corner, then drew a melon split in two. The fruit grew warmer by the minute, the ice bag folded into blue. We counted every seed we missed, then stopped at 22. A bus arrived across the street, we watched it leave without a word. The bench was hot, the spoons were bending, but neither of us moved. Maybe good days do not announce it, maybe they arrive too small. A torn bag, one uneven melon, a table underneath the wall. No reservation, no occasion, no picture that we had to take. Just something cold and slightly messy, and more time than we meant to make. Half a melon, 2 plastic spoons, longer shadows, later noon. Juice on your wrist, ice nearly gone. We stayed until the green was gone. Half a melon, seeds in a line. You kept the draw and I kept mine. Nothing expensive, nothing new. Still the whole afternoon came through. Half a loaf, 2 wide, one ordinary day open inside. We left the table clean and dry with summer on our sleeves. The market fan kept turning, the paper bag stayed tight. We carried home the empty rind and took the longer side.
Borrowed sunglasses, everything looks better tilted. Taxi lights and corner markets, all the colors slightly shifted. Borrowed sunglasses, you said keep them for the day. Now the whole town looks like somewhere we were always meant to stay. You left them by the paper menu, next to one unfinished drink. I put them on before you noticed, just to see what you would think. The frames were much too wide for me, they slipped each time I turned my head. You laughed and pushed them up again, then crossed the street before it changed. A silver bus went past the window, blue reflected on the road. Even buildings I had memorized looked different through the gold. Nothing moved, nothing changed, still the afternoon rearranged. Oh, borrowed sunglasses, everything looks better tilted. Taxi lights and corner markets, all the colors slightly shifted. Borrowed sunglasses, you said keep them for the day. Now the whole town looks like somewhere we were always meant to stay. We found a rooftop convenience store with plastic chairs beside the wall. A bag of ice began to leak and drew a river through the hall. You chose the brightest bottle there, I picked the one without a name. We watched the sunlight hit the label and turn the table into flame. then looked away. You said it had a better schedule than either one of us today. Maybe fun is just a filter, maybe timing is a frame. Maybe ordinary places only need a little change. No big trip and no occasion, no new skyline to discover. Just your glasses on my face, making one street look like summer. I borrowed sunglasses, everything looks better tilted. Taxi lights and corner markets, all the colors slightly shifted. Borrowed sunglasses, now the evening turns to gray, but the whole town still looks like somewhere we could lose another day. Borrowed sunglasses, I hand them back before the train. You put them on and look behind you, then you give them back again. The frames keep slipping down my nose, the streetlights open one by one. I wear them all the way back home and keep a little borrowed sun. Move your bag, I found a socket, keep the corner table free. Your phone is resting by the sugar, mine is face down by the keys. The glass door keeps on opening, but no one takes the extra seat. A delivery bike crosses through the sunlight on the floor. You say you only have 10 minutes, then you order something more. The ice keeps turning in the glass as conversation marks the page. We watch the lunch crowd through the window while the clock forgets our names. Let the whole street hurry, let the green lights change. We can leave the next hour exactly where it came. Second iced coffee, let the whole day pass outside. We said 20 minutes only, now the sun has changed its side. Second iced coffee, no big reason, no big plan. Every hour gets a little better when we don't rush. What do we have? Oh, second iced coffee, keep the empty chair nearby. We can stay until the ice is gone and let the city run outside. The playlist changes without warning. You recognize the opening line. A paper sleeve rolls from the counter, it stops beside your shoe and mine. You draw a route across the receipt to a store we never found, then fold it into 4 small corners and leave it underneath your phone. The barista clears the next table, afternoon replaces noon. You check the time and start to stand up, then sit back down before you move. Let the elevators carry everyone away, nothing here is waiting for the perfect thing to say. Second iced coffee, let the whole day pass outside. We said 20 minutes only, now the sun has changed its side. Second iced coffee, no big reason, no big plan. Every hour gets a little better when we don't rush. What do we have? Ooh, second iced coffee, keep the empty chair nearby. We can stay until the ice is gone and let the city run outside. Phones on silent, sleeves rolled higher, sunlight crossing every line. No explanation, no reminder, we already bought some time. Let the traffic keep on moving, let the afternoon arrive. Nothing special, nothing missing, still it feels exactly right. Second iced coffee, now the glass is nearly clear. We said 20 minutes only, but the best part happened here. Second iced coffee, no big reason, no big plan. Every hour gets a little brighter when we don't rush. What do we have? Oh, second iced coffee, let the empty street light shine. We can leave without an end
7 red chairs in the back row. One dim screen and nowhere to go. 7 red chairs, leave the last one there. The film is done, but we still have it. Yeah. The ticket window closed at 8. The owner turned the hallway sign. We took the narrow carpet stairs and reached the room at 8:09. The paper cup bent at the rim, my jacket caught beneath the seat. The projector drew a silver line across the dust above our feet. The opening scene had come and gone. We missed the names, we missed the start. But every time the picture jumps, you feel the missing part. 7 red chairs in the back row, one for every place we said we'd go. Credits turning, letters moving slow. 7 red chairs in the back row. 7 red chairs in the aisle lie low. Your sleeve touching mine when the picture froze. Nothing on the screen that we need to know. Oh, 7 red chairs in the back row. Stay on till the hallway dims. Stay on till the silence settles in. The speakers cracked on every storm. The painted ocean turned to gray. A cardboard moon hung from a wire and swung above the painted bay. You found a button near your shoe and balanced it upon your thumb. We tried to guess which code had lost it and how far it had come. The final scene was out of frame. The dialogue arrived too late, but when the house lights flickered once, neither of us moved away. 7 red chairs in the back row, one for every place we said we'd go. Credits turning, letters moving slow. 7 red chairs in the back row. 7 red chairs in the aisle lie low. Your sleeve touching mine when the picture froze. Nothing on the screen that we need to know. Oh, 7 red chairs in the back row. Stay on till the hallway dim. Oh, stay on till the silence settles in. The screen turns white, the room turns small. A key turns twice beyond the wall. The exit glows, the clock reads 10. We count the chairs and count again. The owner opened up the door and asked if something had been lost. You held a button in your palm and said we hadn't checked across. We searched beneath the 7th chair, though both of us already knew there was no code, no missing thread. Just one more minute left to use. Maybe every ending needs a little room beyond the scene. A quiet frame without a line to show what all the lines could mean. Maybe leaving takes a while when no one wants to name it yet. So we stand where the carpet changes and let the doorway wait. 7 red chairs in the back row, one for every place we still might go. House lights rising, shadows bending low. 7 red chairs in the back row. 7 red chairs in the aisle lie low. Your hand closing gently on the button you hold. Nothing on the screen but the story still grows. Oh, 7 red chairs in the back row. 7 red chairs, now the hallway shows. Rain on the glass in the street below. We take the stairs, but we take them slow. Past 7 red chairs in the back row. Stay until the final light finds the edge of every night. The owner locks the 2nd floor. The letters vanish from the wall. We stand beneath the narrow roof and listen to the rain fall. You place the button in my hand, a little red against my skin. We cross the street without deciding where the next scene should begin. Behind the glass the room grows dark. The eye light fades by slow degrees. 7 chairs remain in place, holding all our empty seats. We walk until the rain grows thin and morning starts beyond the roofs. The film is over, doors are closed, but nothing ended all at once. Rather than a dick and dead. Move your bag, I found a socket. Keep the corner table free. Your phone is resting by the sugar. Mine is face down by the keys. The glass door keeps on opening, but no one takes the extra seat. A delivery bike crosses through the sunlight on the floor. You say you only have 10 minutes, then you order something more. The ice keeps turning in the glasses. Condensation marks the page. We watch the lunch crowd through the window while the clock forgets our names. Let the whole street hurry, let the green lights change. We can leave the next hour exactly where it came. Second iced coffee, let the whole day pass outside. We said 20 minutes only, now the sun has changed its side. Second iced coffee, no big reason, no big plan. Every hour gets a little better when we don't rush what we have. Second iced coffee, keep the empty chair nearby. We can stay until the ice is gone and let the city run outside. The playlist changes without warning. You recognize the opening line. A paper sleeve rolls from the counter, stops beside your shoe and mine. You draw a route across the receipt to a store we never found, then fold it into 4 small corners and leave it underneath your phone. The barista clears the next table. Afternoon replaces noon. You check the time and start to stand up and sit back down before you move. Let the elevators carry everyone away. Nothing here is waiting for the perfect thing to say. Second iced coffee, let the whole day pass outside. We said 20 minutes only, now the sun has changed its side. Second iced coffee, no big reason, no big plan. Every hour gets a little better when we don't rush what we have. Second iced coffee, keep the empty chair nearby. We can stay until the ice is gone and let the city run outside. Yeah, phones on silent, sleeves rolled higher, sunlight crossing every line. No explanation, no reminder. We already bought some time. Let the traffic keep on moving, let the afternoon arrive. Nothing special, nothing missing, still it feels exactly right. Second iced coffee, now the glass is nearly clear. We said 20 minutes only, but the best part happened here. Second iced coffee, no big reason, no big plan. No big yeah, it's a little brighter when we don't rush what we have. Second iced coffee, let the empty street light shine. Without an ending, we can meet another time. Shaka hugs beside the counter, take the receipt and leave the pen. The glass door closes slowly behind us while the room grows full again. The afternoon keeps moving forward, our footsteps settle into line. Nothing ended in a hurry, we just gave the day more time. Na-na-na-na-na, dear. The doors close one stop behind me. I watch the empty rails turn green. Rain was hanging from the station, silver lines above the track. I could wait and take the next train, I could follow my way back. Instead I crossed beneath the signs and chose the exit marked in blue. I rode out past each working morning, open like a different view. The usual route kept moving, without me in the frame. I put the glowing map away and walked without a name. I got off 3 stops early, let the whole day change its shape. Found a street without a reason, found an hour I didn't say. 3 stops early, no appointment, no delay. Sometimes taking one wrong exit puts the right thing in your way. Bass was leaking from a window 2 floors over Market Lane. A cyclist balanced white boxes while turning slowly through the rain. I bought a drink beside the counter, cold light running down my sleeve. A small small dog watched beneath the table like it knew I meant to leave. The buildings look familiar, but every angle changed. A little distance from the schedule made the ordinary strange. I got off 3 stops early, let the whole day change its shape. Found a street without a reason, found an hour I didn't say. 3 stops early, no appointment, no delay. Sometimes taking one wrong exit puts the right thing in your way. I thought a day was something numbered, every minute given work. A row of boxes on a calendar, a line that never had to curve. But time can open at the edges, where the careful roots divide. One unnecessary station can return you to your life. I got out 3 stops early, let the whole day change its shape. Oh, found a road I never noticed, found some room inside the day. 3 stops early, now the timetable can wait. Every turn I never planned for, put the air back in my space. 3 stops early, with the station far behind. I was late for nothing waiting, I was right on time for mine. The next train moves beside the river, evening settles on the line. I leave the glowing map beside me and let the city take its time.
I wore the wrong shirt inside out, didn't turn around to change, spilled a little on the counter, let it dry into a shade. Every plan was leaning sideways, every answer came too late. So I stopped trying to fix it and decided it was great. No green light, no perfect cue, I picked the good side before it came into view. Lucky on purpose, I chose it before it chose me. Turned a small mistake around and called it possibility. Lucky on purpose, no waiting for the stars to work. I can make a better day from whatever happens first. Lucky on purpose, not an accident this time. I put the bright side in my pocket and carried it outside. Ooh. Someone took the seat I wanted, so I found a better place. The song began halfway through, still I caught the best refrain. Nothing landed where I pictured, nothing followed every line, but the day kept getting lighter every time I changed my mind. No clear sign, no lucky clue, I picked the good side and made the whole thing true. Lucky on purpose, I chose it before it chose me. Turned a small mistake around and called it possibility. Lucky on purpose, no waiting for the stars to work. I can make a better day from whatever happens first. Lucky on purpose, not an accident this time. I put the bright
let the better part come through. Lucky on purpose, no waiting for the stars to work. I can make a little gold from whatever happens first. Lucky on purpose, now the afternoon is mine. I put the bright side in my pocket and carried it outside. Nothing changed all by itself. I only changed the way I saw it. One small choice became the day, and I was lucky on purpose.
Something changed above the street. Every step came back to life. Even shadows missed my feet, like the ground forgot its job tonight. I pushed the door, it opened wide, before my hand could reach the frame. A paper cup began to slide, then stopped as if it knew my name. The traffic lights turned green too soon. The buses floated through the square. A silver bicycle crossed the moon and left its wheels hanging in the air. No warning on the weather, no message on my phone. The whole town lost its balance, and I liked it on its own. Gravity took the day off, nothing wanted to stay down. Every rooftop leaned toward us, every step escaped the ground. Gravity took the day off, let the heavy hours go. We were lighter than the plans we thought we had to follow. Gravity took the day off, so we let the whole thing float. All the weight we brought this morning could not find us anymore. Your jacket rose behind your chair, the sleeves kept waving at the room. A row of pencils left the stairs and drew small circles near the roof. We walked beneath the station sign, while every letter drifted free. You caught the 7, I caught 9, and kept them folded in our sleeves. No reason to correct it, no need to pull it straight. The city found a rhythm when it stopped obeying weight. Gravity took the day off, nothing wanted to stay down. Every rooftop leaned toward us, every step escaped the ground. Gravity took the day off, let the heavy hours go. We were lighter than the plans we thought we had to follow. Gravity took the day off, so we let the whole thing float. All the weight we brought this morning could not find us anymore. Tomorrow every chair may settle, every number find its wall. Every shoe return to pavement, every raindrop learn to fall. But tonight the air is open, and the ceiling feels too small. We can leave one thought above us, we do not need to catch them all. Gravity took the day off, now the evening lifts the town. All the windows shine beneath us, all the roads are looking down. Gravity took the day off, let the heavy hours go. We were lighter than the answers we believed we had to know. Gravity took the day off, one more minute, let it flow. We can meet the ground tomorrow with a little less to hold. The streetlights drift into the blue, your jacket settles next to mine. The world comes slowly back in view, but keeps one foot above the line.